Good blessed rising, kings and queens. How's everybody doing today? I am Toya G. Welcome to Beyond Me Radio, where we show off the creativity and art of others. We have a phenomenal guest today, which is Greta Parker. Greta, your camera off. Do you know that?
Can't take that from us, man. Straight up. 90s, swear.
Welcome. So welcome to the show, Queen. How's everybody doing today? We are streaming on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Restream, and featuring on Zoom. So if you're interested, please do click into one of our platforms. Check on top of the description and you will see the information. It shows our phenomenal information for our show. Also the description information if you're interested in joining the live. That is also up there. And also, if you're interested in being a part of Beyond Me Radio, sending in your information, send it to Beyond Me Publishing 2018 at gmail.com. First and foremost, Father God, allow me to show up in the spirit of you and not of my flesh. Less of me, more of you, enable me, God. Let us be great. If someone told you that you weren't great today, they lied to you because God definitely already proved you. So shine on them. Welcome, Miss Parker.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome to Beyond Me Radio, where we show off the creativity and art of others. Let us be great entertainment. Welcome to one of the most amazing radio stations in the world. How y'all doing? I am Toya G. We have an amazing guest today, Miss Greta Parker, the owner of G's Herbal Essence Tea, and Herbal Essence LLC. So y'all make sure y'all check out our information. Also, it will be posted in the chat. If you're interested in checking out our information, check the description. If you want to jump into the Zoom, we are featuring on Facebook, Instagram, Restream, and Zoom. So if that is one of your platforms, just click into one. Give a girl some stars and some hearts if you like. First and foremost, Father God, what is the desire of your servant today, Father God? Allow me to show up in the spirit of you. Less of me, more of you, enable me, God. So let us be great. If someone told you that you weren't great today, they lied to you because God definitely already approved you. So welcome our amazing guest, Miss Greta Parker, the owner again of G's Herbal Essence Tea and LLC. I'm gonna have her tell y'all a little bit about herself. 1 second. I'm gonna bring her in. All right, ma'am, tell them about your amazing business.
Yeah, thank you, Toya, for having me here. As you said earlier, I am the owner of G's Herbal Essence, where we have sweet herbal teas available for your healing and on your healthy life journey. Our teas here that we have are steeped in from the flower bud to the bark of the tree, from the roots. So we're using all of the elements that we have to render out the herbs and the nutrients that we need from our herbs so we can heal our body. I started this basically healing myself. All my life, I've had health challenges, and my great grandmother, who I never met, my mother's mother, was a herbal healer in a community. Never met her, but I knew that when I was growing up, I always had some interest in herbs. So my grandmother and mother all use some sort of herbs. I think the herb that comes to my mind right now is catnip tea. So we use that. They use that for all types of healing and things like that. So it just trickled in me throughout my life, and I do know that it did heal some of my health challenges that I had. So throughout my travels in life, moving forward, I always went back and forth with herbs. Here over the last couple of years, I heard those famous words from doctors where a lot of people that had health challenges dread to hear. Just accept it. This is part of you, and you're going to be on this for the rest of your life. You know, a lot of people just don't want to hear that, especially you have been on a lot of medicines like I have throughout your life. So during that time, I went, my spiritual healing journey. And during that time, a lot of herbs were um, brought to my memory. And I started just doing a lot of research in that and started out doing herbal teas and stuff. And over the course of months, my body went through a total healing in certain areas. And other areas of my health challenges that is still being healed. So throughout that, we noticed a difference in my family and some of my friends as well through these teams. They have remarkably spoke of different healings and different things in their body that they noticed a change and it was in a healthy way. Then out of that, I was inspired to speak at an event in North Carolina and to introduce my teas and my herbal teas and juices at the time to a group of women. And at that time, I was not going to do it, but they was like, no, let's do it for, you know, just sell to promote because I do feel that God has called you to do this. You have a special gift and you need to um, explain your gift, tell your gift, and share it with the world. So this is your opportunity. So I am always a team player. And I was like, oh man, I didn't want to do it, but I did. And when I did, I think less than about 15, 20 minutes of that at that event, I think I had like about 88 bottles, something like that. I don't know, of product. But anyway, it was sold out. And then 2 weeks later, they asked me to come back. And so during that time, people just kept asking for more of this of the teas. And they was just, I mean, um, the remarks and the testimonies and people telling me how they're healing and how they were feeling, how they wanted to feel, how they're feeling now, before and after. I mean, it just kept coming in. I was like, yeah, I just think these people being really nice to me. But over a period of time, they usually were telling me the truth. But I knew it. I guess I knew that the stuff works because it worked on me. But when, I didn't have it to sell in the beginning, I think that just that initial during that initial phase, and it's still now, just like people like, no, this is actually healed this. Oh, my sugar has never been this low in my life. My blood pressure never been this low. I had stomach problems. Now I don't have no stomach problems. Oh, I have asthma. I'm not on the asthma medication as much. Things like that. It's like, wow, whoa, this is bigger than just in my house, making tea to heal myself. It's a lot larger. So I'm understanding on my spiritual journey that it's bigger than God is bigger than what we put him in a box to be. Let's be honest. So I think that's one of the things that I'm taking it and going and strive with it on that. But all of those things keep me motivated to keep doing what I'm doing and sharing my testimony and sharing my experience, sharing my teas with everyone. So we can meet people right where they're at. Our teas are, like I said earlier, are steeped. They're already mixed up. They're ready to make. They're ready to go. You can drink it hot or cold. They're sweetened with organic cane sugar. So we wanted to meet people right where they're at, because in the hustle and the bustle of where we at now in society, we need to get some kind of nutritional and healthy supplement in our bodies. So we wanted to do that. So we wanted to keep it very simple, plain. You can heat it up, like I said, hot or cold. You can drink 2 ounces. You can drink the whole thing. My sizes come in from anywhere from 12 ounces 16 ounces, 24 ounces, and I'm sorry, 32 ounces, and 64 ounces. So we do have a sampler size of 4 ounces. You get 4 ounces for that sampler pack as well. So we try to meet people right where they're at. It's nothing better than to see people wanting to come off some of the medication or wanting to heal their body naturally and not saying, oh God, this herb is so nasty. I would drink it or I would take it, but it's so nasty. It's so bitter. So that's why we add the sweetener. Our teas, we do have unsweetened. So we do have some clients that rather not have any of the cane sugar in it. And that's fine. We can do that as well. So yeah, that's a little bit about G's Herbal Essence and more to come. God still continues to give me gifts and recipes. We're working on another one right now. So it's more to come. It's just more to come. So the more I have, the more I share. More God gives me, the more I share.
Tell the people where you're located so where they can find you and where they can find our amazing tea.
Yeah, certainly. So we're on the social media platform. I'm not social media savvy, so we do have a social media team. Helps me out, and it's so wonderful to have the resources that's available out there and my support team that helps me out. This is a collective effort, and God is really working with all of us. So you can find us on Facebook at G's Herbal Essence. You can find us on Instagram the same. Um, G's Herbal Essence. You can also email us at contact G's Herbal Essence, and I will spell that out for you. CONTACT at GSHERBALESES. Excuse me. Let me start that over. I just messed that all up. Sorry about that. So his contact is CONTAC at GSHERBALESSENCE.com. So you can email us there. You can find us on our website at the same thing, GSHERBALESSENCE.com. So you can find us at GsHerbalEssence.com on our website. You can order our teas from there. We also are in some stores around in Loris and in Conway at Culture and Roots in Loris and Juice Crush here in Conway, South Carolina. So we do have some places that you can obtain our product, and also if we can drop off at the same spot as well.
All right, so we thank you, beautiful. We appreciate you for all your information. Okay, go to Facebook and post your information in the chat because it's up. And we're going to start the show, guys. So welcome to the show. I am Toya Graham, as y'all know, Toya G. And again, this is Greta Parker, and you are tuned into Beyond Me Radio. So welcome to the amazing radio station. If you're interested in sharing your information, again, check out the chat. You can share your information at Beyond Me Publishing 2018 at gmail.com. And also music in MP3 format only, no copyrights. Same thing, Beyond Me Publishing 2018 at gmail.com. No, right? No. Okay. So, on gmail.com again, Beyond Me Publishing 2018 at gmail.com. Okay, so guys, again, if you are interested in having an interview, we want 3 days and times sent in as well with all your information.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the
Welcome, kings and queens, to Beyond Me Radio, the premier global platform for entrepreneurs and radio professionals seeking to revolutionize their reach and impact. Our station is more than just airwaves. It is a launch pad for creative, visionaries, and innovative minds. At Beyond Me Radio, we are dedicated to giving upcoming entrepreneurs the spotlight they deserve. Whether you're an artist, a tech innovator, a business module in the making, or a radio personality with a unique voice, this is your chance to bloom and shine. Join us to advertise, market, and promote your brand to a worldwide audience hungry for a fresh creative talent. Let's amplify your story and turn your dreams into reality. Tune into Beyond Me Radio and let's take your creative art and visions beyond limits. This is Let's Ride Drums by Tony Jefferson. Welcome, YouTubers. Thank you for tuning in. Comments, jump in on Facebook so you can see the comments when people talking. Thank you, Jay. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate you. Hey, Mr. Larry. Welcome to the live. You forgot how to stand stars. The screen, it'll show you how to send the stars. It's at the bottom of the screen. I thank you, King. You see it, Greta? You can comment back to the people in the audience if you like. So this is Miss Greta Parker, you guys. She is the owner of G's Herbal Essence. If you just joined the live, we are giving wellness and health today. So if this sounds like this is for you, stay tuned. Hey, Ray. I was to the bottom of the screen, Larry. All right. What you think about that song, Greta? It's just a jazz collective. What do you think? Can you hear me, ma'am? Greta. I don't know. Can she hear me? Greta? Maybe she can't hear me. Can you hear me? She might be on the Facebook. Can you can hear me?
It's great.
Okay.
I love jazz.
So what we do is we rate songs on here. So if you want to rate the song, tell the people what you thought about the last song they played, if you like.
So, what I thought about the last song?
The jazz selection.
Yes, I think the jazz selection was very smooth and calming, very soothing uh, soothing to your body and your mind for to relax at the end of the day. Because I know we all did have our hustle on today, hustle and bustling today, but just to, come home and just like kick your shoes off, sit down and do a woosah moment. It's great. It's a great vibe to listen to. Yeah. Jazz really puts you in different kind of moods, but that definitely, puts you in a relaxed state at the end of the day.
Well, thank you. That was by Mr. Tony Jefferson. And he is based in Pontiac, Michigan, and it's called Let's Ride Drums.
Mhm. Nice.
You are now tuned into Beyond Me Radio, where we show off the creatives and the arts of others on Let Us Be Great Entertainment with Toya G. Giving the game of the artistry of the business, how they started the business, how they promoted their business, and where to find their business. I know you don't want to miss it. Every Tuesday from 12 noon to 1 o'clock, okay? So don't forget, Let Us Be Great Entertainment. Check it out. So this is for you all. If you're interested in sharing your information, we show off the creativity and art of different businesses and companies, organizations, and lovely businesses like Miss Greta's. So if you're interested, please do share your information again to Beyond Me Publishing 2018 at gmail.com. Make sure that you catch the link that is in the chat for G's herbalessence.com. The link is in the chat. So if you're interested in checking out what she has to offer as we are on live, make sure y'all click the link, and we appreciate you guys for tuning in. And welcome everybody, and thank you for all those that are sharing and giving stars. Thank you for our new subscriber, Mr. Larry. Welcome to Beyond Me Radio. So this is Mr. Isaiah versus Indoctrinate.
Gentlemen, I greet you here on the banks of the James River 1712, thanks to VA. And I'm here to solve the problems with them slaves coming from armadas of plantations. Experimented methods old and new to continue success controlling you. We'd get envy from ancient Rome if we carry out my plan when we take it home. Now I came up the river, smelling the whiff of a dead slave from a tree. Let me just give a bit of advice. We are losing the stock, slaves will leave, so who's moving the crops? Occasional fires, animals are killed, and all of it has something to do with the profit. Gentlemen, I need not stress the problems. Let me introduce this method to solve them. Size, status, sex, age, fine hair, coarse hair, height, shade, intelligence, the location, indoctrinate them, then watch the hate. Size, status, sex, age, age, fine hair, corsair, height, shade, intelligence, the location, indoctrinate them, then watch the hate.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
To control the slaves, if we do it correct, let's keep one thing clear.
Information is tagged, that means your music played already, so please do put your links in the chat.
To control the slaves, if we do it correct. This'll work at least 300 years. And my method is simple. Any overseer or family member can use it as authority. Outline the difference among slaves, make the differences bigger, but I choose to control them in 3. Fear, distrust, and envy. My methods worked in the West Indies, and it'll work throughout the South. Take this list and pass around about. Say it with me now. Size, status, sex, age, fine hair, corsair, height, shade, intelligence, the location, indoctrinate them, then watch the hate. Over size, status, sex, age, fine hair, corsair, height, shade, intelligence, the location, indoctrinate them, then watch the hate. Now I have a list of differences, and I will give all an outline of action, but be assured, envy is stronger than respect. As a matter of fact, distrust is stronger than trust. Them black slaves will receive this indoctrination and thus carry it on, refueling, self-generating, hundreds, maybe thousands of years, making it the old black versus the young ones, light-skinned slaves versus the dark ones. The female, and make sure and divide themselves to from size, status, sex, age, fine hair, corsair, height, shade, intelligence, the location, indoctrinate them, then watch the hate. Over size, status, sex, age, fine hair, corsair, height, shade, intelligence, the location, indoctrinate them, then watch the hate. Over size, status, sex, age, fine hair, corsair, height, shade, intelligence, the location, indoctrinate them, then watch the hate. Over size, status, sex, age, fine hair, corsair, height, shade, intelligence, the location, indoctrinate them, then watch the hate.
Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate? You should ask, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
That is Mr. Isaiah Verses. So y'all check that out. That is Indoctrinate. What you think about that, Greta? Can you hear me? Greta, can you hear me? What you thought about that song?
That song, that was another good song. So I think it just take you back to your mind, just thinking about one thing that stuck in my head. Who taught you to hate? You know, thinking back to why we think the way we think. You know, it's another good selection to again to rehearse the day that you have already completed, and to think about why you did some of the things you did, man, why you made the choices you did. And if you did make some good choices, which I hope we all did, I'll be satisfied with it. You know, it's really something that you can really reflect on personal, you know, and it's also a conversational piece, you know, with some friends. Yes, it was good.
Yeah, I really do think that he broke down a lot of situations and things like that that happen to you daily, and how we look at each other with hatred for no reason. All right, so this is Taste of Flavor.
Chef Wayne. called Taste of Florida. For fresh seafood, you need to place your order. It's Taste of Florida. For a fresh crab plate, you need to place your order, man. It's Taste of Florida. For the best seafood, you need to place your order. Called Taste of Florida. For the best seafood, you need to place your order, man. You want a crab plate? Call Taste of Florida. For fresh seafood that's cooked straight out the water. We got crab, shrimp, red potatoes, and corn. You ain't call it Taste of Florida, what the cause you doing? It's 321-446-4335. Delivery option if you ain't feel like taking a drive. Crawfish, we got mussels and them buttery lobsters. Trying to top Taste of Florida, bro, that damn's impossible. Reference Google for a 5-star rating. She experienced the flavor, she went to church and told her neighbor. Kicking crab sauce, we talking extra flavor. Everything well seasoned all the way down to the potato. Called Taste of Florida for personal orders and the catering service. With prices real cheap in case your pockets is hurt. You got the number, place your order. You looking for the best in seafood, it's Taste of Florida. Now bring in the hood. Called Taste of Florida. For fresh seafood, you need to place your order. It's Taste of Florida. For a fresh crab plate, you need to place your order, man. It's Taste of Florida. For the best seafood, you need to place your order. Call Taste of Florida. For the best seafood, you need to place your order, man. Taste of Florida. 321-446-4335. For catering, personal orders, parties, whatever the occasion. It's Chef Wayne. Gone.
So check out A Taste of Florida. He's located in Conway. He does do platters, side platters, platters for two. So make sure you check out his information. It is posted in our Beyond Me radio station information. So check him out. Phone number was listed and posted. So make sure you check him out. Welcome to Beyond Me Radio, where we show off the creativity and art of others on Let Us Be Great Entertainment with Toya G, giving the game on the business, on how they start their business, how they promote their business, and where to find their amazing businesses. Our phenomenal guest today is Miss Greta Parker. She is the owner of G's Herbal Essence. She also is a country woman who is passionate about embracing the beauty of life and all our wonderful world has to offer. While she never got the chance to meet her great-grandmother, who was known to our community as the herbal healer, midwife, go-to source for cures, and also has always felt a deep connection to nature, especially herbs and plants. This connection blossomed over time into starting to love to incorporate plants into her cooking and expanding into sipping natural teas. Throughout her life, she has traveled to many places, from Atlanta to Raleigh to Washington, D.C., upstate South Carolina, Jamaica, and even Africa. Each taught her something new about the world and healing traditions. But eventually she found herself back in South Carolina, caring for her beloved grandparents until their passing. Health has always been a challenge for her, and it's been a constant journey. After hearing her doctor say, "It's just you, and you'll need this medication," she began to research in natural remedies, herbal teas, juicing, fresh fruits, and vegetables. As she started feeling better, friends and family noticed the difference and wanted to try her juices and teas. And one thing she learned quickly was that when people love something that is free and beneficial, they'll keep coming back. So incorporating in time, she learned that her herbs was wellness and health. And remember that God's grace is sufficient. And let the best care of ourselves as we continue to beautify our journey of life, enjoy and thrive with G's Herbal Essence Tea with Greta Parker. We thank you, beauty, for coming to the show. We are so blessed to have you share with us the wealth and health and wellness to get us back to a regular life. So thank you again for coming to the show. We are blessed. Thank you. We appreciate you. Tell the people again where they can contact you and where they connect with you and your social information.
Yes, you can check us out at our website at cheeseherbalessence.com. That's GSHERBALESSENCE.com. You can go on our social media platforms as G's Herbal Essence. And you also can contact us by email at contact@G's Herbal Essence. And you could also phone us at 803-884-1029. You can ask us any kind of questions that you would like to have answered. Ask about herbs and the healing process of our herbs that we do. And on our website, you will see on our factual page with about our herbs, you can find out different things of our herbs that we have in our teas and what is known to heal. So we ask people to also educate themselves by doing more research and finding out what the different herbs that we have is literally lurking right in our backyard or growing in our backyard to heal us. So again, you can contact us on our website. You can contact us on the social media platforms, and you can email us as well as phone us at 803-884-1029.
All right, guys, so y'all tune in to this amazing interview so you can check out all of the information that she has to share. Welcome to Beyond Me Radio, where we show off the creativity and art of others on Let Us Be Great Entertainment with Toya G. Giving the game on the business, on how they start their business, how they promote their business, and where to find their business. Our phenomenal guest today is Miss Greta Parker. She is G's Herbal Essentials, LLC is her business. Welcome to the show, beautiful. How are you doing today?
I am doing great. How are you? And thank you for asking me to come on today.
Yes, it's a blessed day, darling. I'm blessed and highly favored. I can't complain. What about yourself?
That's the same. Blessed and highly favored, and I will not complain. I will just forever be grateful.
That's right. So tell the people where you're from. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so just a little bit about me. I am from Conway, South Carolina. A lot of people know this is a beautiful small town right before you get to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Born, raised partly here. My dad was in the military, so we traveled a good bit. So we settled down here, and I graduated from Conway High. Then from Conway High, I went to school, and then I like to travel. I guess it went back to the beginning where my parents, Travis, moved around, right? So I traveled all the way from Atlanta, DC, back to Jamaica, to Africa, Greensville. So just all around, and came back to take care of my grandmother. She had a little bit of dementia, then that turned into vascular dementia. So I came back to take care of her until she transitioned out. Then I left again, came back for my grandfather. Again, he had a little schizophrenia and dementia as well. Took care of him, take care of him, and then he transitioned out. And then my parents are aging as well. But I wanted to venture back out, but I had a talk with God, say, what do I need to do? So opportunity came open here, and I stayed. And I'm forever grateful that I did stay. And along my journey, just really reflecting back. And you always have to, in reflecting back, you always have to look at things you could have done better or done differently, or what made you the person that you are today, and what you want to do to move forward. So I'm taking all that and say, yes, all right, Lord, I'm ready to move forward. So it brought me up to present date.
So where is your business located?
So my business is located right here in the hometown of Conway, South Carolina. Yes, I have started my business last year.
Okay.
And that was like a stumble upon. It wasn't really meant to be as a business of G's Herbal Essence. But sometimes in life, I told you have to look back and you think about you reflect. When you reflect, you look back at all the lessons that you have learned and where you're at spiritually. If that's where you want to be, then that's fine. But for me, I wanted more. And when you're doing that, I like to connect with people. I love to, when I say connect with people, meaning to heal and help people along their life journey. I think I know I was called for that. And it's just keep leading me back to that. So I stumbled upon that. My sister actually forced me out there. I was healing myself with my teas in the house. I had health challenges all my life, up and down. And it wasn't until I was having a knee surgery replaced and after I had issues with my stomach. After that, they put me on a bunch of medicines. And the medicines really messed with my stomach to the point where I couldn't eat. But I had to drink something, so I started juicing. And God just really put it in my spirit, go back to your herbs, because I dibbled and dabbled with herbs throughout my life. I don't know why I had a fascination with herbs and found out it was healing. So back and forth on that. So I did that and I found out I was healing myself. It was getting better. Not only just that, my family and friends that came over, they would often, what are you drinking? I say, here, try this. What you think of this? What you think? Oh, make me a picture of it. So that's how that started. My sister said to me last year, she's like, I'm doing an event. I want you to come speak at the event. I want you to bring your teas and your juices. I'm not going to do that. She said, to sell. I said, I'm not going to do that. She's like, yes, do it. I said, no. She said, Greta, it's time. Because you have a gift and you need to get this out and tell people about your journey. And it reminded me back of what I said earlier, that you have time to reflect and you look back over your life and you want to give back and say, you know what, I want to help her out. So I'll do it. So I did it and went to the event. It only took like 2 or 3 teas or something like that. What I had in my house at the time that I made. And some juices. And when I did that, everything I had, I think it ended up to be like 98 bottles or something. But anyway, it sold out. And so everybody was just, I was like, yeah, I think they're just being really nice to me. I think
really
they're
good tea.
I was like, I think they're really being nice to me. So anyway, did all that. And so they was like, no, they wanted more, but they was telling me the benefits of their instant relief that they was feeling. One guy said, I want some of that tea because I'm a coffee drinker and I have a lot of energy now, and it's not like I'm antsy or whatever. It's not, have me jacked up like it does. Yeah, like coffee, right? And I was like, oh, that's the Purple Harvest, butterfly pea flower. It's a calming agent, but it also is caffeine free and it gives you energy. So he was, excited about that. So it went from there. It took off and people kept ordering. So it took off from there.
So what would you say to encourage an audience, your audience that is starting their business or starting a business like yours?
First, I would say be true to yourself. So for me, I'm hard on myself. So, but I want to look in the mirror. When I look in the mirror, I tell myself the honest God truth. But sometimes in the inner side of me, it's like you want to hold back because you don't want to hear the truth. But say the truth. And when my sister told me about moving forward with it, I said no because I didn't want to do it because I'm a discreet person. But the truth of the matter was, I'm a helper as well. So a part of me wanted to do it, but didn't know how, didn't know where to go and, all that good stuff. So
you psych yourself up.
Psych yourself up. And you psych yourself, you could say, yeah, psych yourself up, but also be true to yourself and have that community. Surround yourself with positive people. Say you can do it. Say what you want to do and be truthful about why you want to do it. So my stuff was never about I want to make money. It was about I like to help people. So sharing my experiences and what I'm doing is a passion for me because I am very passionate about whatever I do and I want to make it a success. Right. So I would tell people to be true to yourself and don't do it for someone else. Do it for yourself. But look way down, way down in your soul. And then when you do that, I think you're speaking to God when you do that, or your spiritual being, or whoever that may be. You're speaking to that, and do it. Surround yourself with positive people after you do it, and move forward. Because when times get rough and challenging, you always remember back to the original thing. Why did I do it in the beginning?
You started all together. So what is your purpose in business?
Again, my purpose, I think I already said that so many times, and that's so good, because when you say that, it's like, wow, I see I'm hearing myself, and I said it, is to help people, to meet them right where they're at. You know, with herbal teas and G's Herbal Essence. Let me go back and say this. G's Herbal Essence, this is the beginning phase of that, because there's more to come on that. I am traveling this holistic journey, and on this holistic journey, not even just with humans, is dogs as well, because I love dogs. So that dog food's coming too, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so dog food is coming, but we started with the teas because that's what healed me first. So I wanted to get that out there. So
for purpose?
Yes. So that purpose, my purpose is to help people be grounded and centered.
Okay.
And when you be grounded and centered, you'll find your purpose in life. So you can help someone else find their purpose in life in a positive manner.
That's right. So how have you been building your business over time? Besides how your sister told you to go out and she pushed you out there.
Yeah, she pushed me. Oh, yeah, she pushed me out there.
Okay,
She's
so
like,
how
"No,
we
you gonna do
building the business? All right.
So again, that goes back to I am very competitive, and I'm a helper in a team. So when you have people, and I told you, surround yourself with positive people, you have people that really believe in you. And we all know your family. You can have family one-on-one. Your family is the worst critics.
Yes, they are.
They can be your best supporters.
Yes, they can.
And they can be your number one haters.
Yes, they can.
So they can be all of that,
Yes,
right?
all in one. Period. Definitely
So
sure.
when you have your family and you have friends that really support you, and then they go out and tell their friends and their family and their colleagues about the product that's really helping them, and then you have other people, strangers, coming up to you, calling you, asking you to give them this tea that you made.
Right.
You know, and they're telling them about the benefits. They're telling you about some of the experience that they had just by tasting it. It's going to cause you to keep moving forward. So word of mouth is right now my biggest pusher. It is, yeah, it is. It's just, and it just keep coming. And then also in that, people ask me to speak at engagements for motivational, mental health, and just talking about the importance of incorporating herbs as nature.
So you build it by networking?
Always, you know, yeah.
Would you say that's your biggest thing? Like your biggest go-to in word of mouth?
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all focus on that.
Yeah.
Word of mouth and networking, okay? Get out into the world, all right? Even though Greta didn't want to get out, we pushing her out there.
Yeah,
okay?
they
Get out
push
in
me
the
out
world.
there. They push me outside my comfort zone. And so I'm out here and I'm really finding out, Toya, that it's really a beautiful place. It's not that bad. So I would encourage people to start, because when you find out, you got it.
Yeah.
Just keep moving.
Live in purpose, because that's the
Yes.
point. Once you find your purpose, everything kind of goes and coincides together. So, how do we promote ourselves? What's our socials and contacts, and how can the audience connect with us? And what is your biggest promotion? Way of promotion?
Okay, so my biggest way of promotion, again, I would say, will be word of mouth.
Okay.
I'm getting into social media. So, social media, you can find me on Instagram at G's Herbal Essence LLC. That's G''S Herbal Essence LLC. Okay. My website, that's another go-to, and that is really increasing. I'm seeing some traction on that a lot. Okay. That is GSHerbaleSSENCE.com. That is GSHerbalessence.com.
Okay.
It's the website. Facebook, I'm on there again as G's Herbal Essence. My phone number, you contact people to get a lot of word of mouth and referrals. And you can contact me by 803-884-1029. Or you can email me because we have a good bit of email as well.
Okay.
And that email address will be contact, CONTACT, at GSHERBALESSENCE.com. So that is contact at GsHerbalEssence.com.
All right. So y'all make sure y'all check her out on all platforms and her socials to see what wonderful teas that she has coming up. What would you say one is one of your best teas?
One of my best teas, well, all of them right now.
Period.
All of them are going to be.
Period.
But right now, one of the best sellers now, because of the season that we're in, is a lot of allergies and things like that. Pollen, oh my God, it's pollen out all over. Would be pressure tea. That pressure tea is designed to help decrease people with high blood pressure as well as diabetes.
Okay.
But in that, I have nettle. That nettle in there works on
Like
all
Stevie
of this
nettle?
pollens. Yes.
Okay.
The steaming nettle.
All
So you
right.
know about it, girl. You know about it.
Okay,
So
okay.
yes, so that is one. And my number one seller right now is Purple Harvest. Purple Harvest has butterfly pea flower and mullein in it. That works on your respiratory system. So we have a lot of people out there that smoke and they want to detoxify their lungs or to increase respiratory or asthma like myself. That's a go-to. COPD, things like that. That's a go-to. It also helps with your cognitive abilities and it increases that. And also calmness. Is something that will calm you down, but also give you energy without the caffeine.
Okay.
Right? And also increases circulation. So it does a lot. It does a lot of things. And that's one of the things that I have on my website is that where you could go to the herbal facts. Each one of my teas, it lists all the things that is capable of enhancing or improving.
So, what is your motivation for your new journey?
It's so much, but I will try to summarize that the best way I possibly can. And it will be, I will start with one word. Gratitude. I am grateful. I am grateful to be alive. I'm grateful for God, who is the number one of my life. I'm grateful for the opportunity that He has allowed me to have, starting with myself, starting with understanding and knowing who I am internally, knowing that God has still allowed me to be here on this side of the earth to live out this purpose. He allowed me, and He's given me the knowledge, the wisdom. He's directing my path. So I'm forever grateful for that. And to come across people such as yourself that help promote people, encourage people, give them that platform to reach others so we can find inner peace and to promote that through this world today. I'm grateful for all of that. And I'm grateful, and my motivation would be to continue to see the gratefulness and to see what else God has for me on this journey, because it's much more. It's much more.
Especially when it's a God's gift, a God's, as I called it, a God's, not a God's gift, but it's something else. It's a God's, girl, let me get it.
What I do every day is I say this over my life, Jeremiah 29:11. You know, so I had to get with me internally with God. And I said, God, you know, this is my will. I want to do this. And but God had to get me to that humble state to say, it's not you.
It's a
I
God's
already
plan.
know.
There you
That's
go.
right. I already know.
What is God's plan?
God already
I couldn't
know.
look it
He
up.
already knew, you know, what I was going to be. He already knew my life.
Yeah.
So I said, now I say every morning, I'm aligning my will with your will, Lord. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the opportunity that I'm on this side, and I have acknowledged that, and I give all credit and glory to Him.
Yes.
So yeah.
Because the God's idea is irreplaceable by anything.
Right.
You may think that it's yours. You may think that you started off with the idea, but the only way that you can get that idea, a purpose that continues to grow and continues in longevity, is to have a God's idea.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah.
That is well
That's how I
said.
feel.
Yeah, it's well said. But I'm gonna tell you that that's a challenge to accept it and do it.
Yeah, because we do whatever we
Because
want.
we do it. Yeah, and I constantly do that sometimes. It's like, oh God, okay. And God is so good because in Love Us, it was like, even still you did that. I'm still gonna let you see me through all of this and get you right on back, my daughter, my son, you know, and we encourage each other. So that's why I said I'm just grateful. I am just grateful.
I'm so thankful to have you today, beautiful. I
Thank you.
appreciate you and I love you. And I hope that this journey for you is full of God's endeavors and divine order.
Yes.
And He continues to build G's Herbal Essence LLC for Miss Greta Parker. I appreciate you so much, beautiful.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Yes, ma'am. So again, before we get ready to go, tell your audience what you would say to give them motivation as a new entrepreneur.
What I would say to my audience is to, again, dig deep down, find your passion of what you want to do or what you would like to do. Try it, experience it. You're never gonna know unless you try it. You're never gonna know unless you try it. Do it, but put God first. If you're not spiritual, put whatever you believe in. You put that first, but do it. Make a step and try it. And if sometimes we say if that fails, I don't want to look at it as failure. But if I would say if it didn't work out the way you wanted to work out, look at the good things in it. Be positive and take your positive and turn around to a negative, and you'll find out you're moving. And as you look back, you say, "Wow, I'm further along than I thought." But look at all the other positive people that God will put in your pathway, or you have inspired other people. You look at other entrepreneurs like yourself, me, and other people. We still look at others, entrepreneurs, and say they're doing it. And get with those people. Surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with entrepreneurs that's flourishing. So get them. And one big thing, read.
Knowledge is power.
Read, get in the books. Get in the books and read, because the answers to some of your questions is in the book. And if you're not a reader, if you're in the hustle and bustle of life like I am sometimes, get Audible. Get something that will read to you, but plug it in your ear. Put down the cell phones and all the other stuff. Take at least 15 minutes a day to read something so powerful and to enlighten you on your passion and move forward. But you got it.
Yeah, because knowledge is definitely power. Continue to build into the endeavors of whatever you have going on. You can never learn enough as an entrepreneur. It is always important to continue to educate yourself. And another thing that you said that really stuck out, there is no failure unless you quit.
Right.
Period. So even if it doesn't work that first time, it can always work the next time.
Right.
That's right. So again, you were tuned in to Beyond Me Radio, where we show off the creativity and art of others on Let Us Be Great Entertainment with Toya G and Miss Greta Parker today. G's Herbal Essence LLC. Check her out as she was giving the game today on the business, on how she started, how she promoted, and where to find her. We thank you again, beautiful. Have a blessed and phenomenal day.
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Is there anything that you would like to add?
So yes, thank you, Toya, for that. As listening to that, one thing I want to say to add to all of that is, I would like for people to continue to read, to continue to educate yourself with what you can do to heal yourself, or to not even say if they're not sick, what if just to remain healthy, what can you do to improve the vessel that you are in, that you're walking around on this earth with. um Finding out things of that. And again, surround yourself with positive people. Be positive yourself. Give off that positive energy. I know I said in there, I think I misspoke. I think I was talking too fast when I misspoke when I said turn your positive into a negative. No, meaning turn your negatives into a positive. So I want to clarify that for number one. But I think in the world today, is we hear a lot of negative things. And believe it or not, that has an impact on our lives. And it was a study done one time. I cannot remember right now off the top of my head what the name of the study was or who done it. But it went something like this, because this is what I took away from it. It was like they did a study on how negative words would impact a bottle of water. So they did it for a couple of months, a week. Did you hear about that? You know about that study? And then they talk positive to the opposite set of waters. So it's two sets of water bottles. And they talk, one of them, they talked all positive things, to affirmation, positive affirmations. The other one, they gave sunlight. They gave all the things that it would need to just thrive, to make the bottle like to be fresh or whatever. But the other set of bottles, they talked positive to it, kept it in a dark room, didn't give it no sunlight, didn't give it anything. The other one, it gave it everything they needed. Oh, put it in the top shelf or whatever, all the good stuff. At the end of the study, they did it for, I think, for a period of time. And then at the end of the study, they looked at it on a microscope, and they noticed that the bottles, the waters in the bottles that was given everything it needed, but was left alone. Nothing positive said, or nothing positive, really, no reinforcement, no, not speaking life into it or nothing like that. It just left it on the shelf and let it go. It became stagnant. But the one that they had put in a dark room, or didn't have no light to it, but talked very positive to it, said positive things around it, then they didn't see that water being stagnant. So I said that, and it referenced it back to being positive in life. Speak positive, be that positive person. I don't care what kind of negative thing happened or we may think is negative, find the positive in it, because that releases things into your body, that reduces stress in your body. Think positive, say something nice to someone. If it's nothing but, how you doing? Have a nice day. Of course, we want to mean those things, but I would challenge people today to think about the positive, think about what we can do to make a positive impact on this world. And I think once we start to do that, we just begin to do that just a little bit. I think you will see a difference in your health, your skin, your eyes, your teeth, your hair, your nails. I mean, inside, you want to eat better, you want to do better. So just that little nugget, and of course, read up on those herbs, because I promise you, the way the world is going today, and we have a lot of things that's artificial. We have a lot of things that's synthetic, and we enhance it with a lot of other things that's artificial flavors, colors, and stuff like that, that's wreaking havoc on our bodies. So if we could try to do some research on things that we can do for ourselves, plant some potatoes in the garden, or in a bag with some soil. It's something simple that we can do. Plant some leafy greens or something like that, and fruit trees. Let's go back to some of those things. Yeah, just thinking about doing healthy things, making healthy choices, and be nice to one another.
Thank you. Yes, be nice to each other. And yes, I've seen a study on the water, and I've seen a study on the plant. So it's definitely true how you can talk nice to a plant and talk bad to the other one, and the other one dies and the other one lives. So yeah, a very, very beneficial message today, you guys. We thank this woman for all the wellness and health that she could share with us. We're going to have you share your socials and information one more time so that they'll know where to contact you at. And then we're going to let you go. We're not going to hold you up today. And we want to make sure that you all are blessed. So I hope that you go into the chat and check out our information. I am a person that has tried 4Ts, cinnamon. I have tried pressure. I have tried harvest, purple harvest, and I've also tried
Spice.
spice.
G-Spice.
All of them have had their own beneficials and benefits. I would not say that it's not for you. It definitely is for you because it's for everybody. It has been very beneficial in my sinuses, headaches, stomach, skin, so many things. So if y'all would like to be one that tried it like myself, you make sure that you tune in to Miss Greta at G's Herbal Essence LLC. And we thank you again. Tell them the contacts again so they can contact you.
Yes, thank you. So Toya, and one more thing, I know you did say, and that that is coming probably next week, that I will get to you one of your favorite teas. Your favorites. So I will get that to you. I heard that loud and clear, so I will get that to you, okay? But yes, people can contact us at our website, gsherbalessence.com. That's GSHERBLESSENCE.com, and on our social media platforms, Instagram and Facebook is G's Herbal Essence. You also can contact us via email, contact@gsherbalessence.com. And you also can contact us on the phone at 803-884-1029. Thank you all for your support. And listen, I know I've told people this. It was like, I got to support. I want to support. That's good. Great. Thank you. The support is really trying the herbal teas, but also going and read about it, doing something about your healthy, making a healthy, conscious movement in your life. That's support as well. Thank you.
Yes. Oh, and one more, y'all. I tried soursop. So she has amazing teas. So yeah, she ain't lying because I'm gonna get some next week. So y'all get y'all some too. And I thank you, honey, because she definitely has made me feel better, and my health as well. I think I've been on it for about almost 60 days in between me drinking it as I choose to, drinking all of them together, drinking one by one, testing it to see how it makes me feel through the day. So just try it to your extent of what you think that your health is. Like she said, she's meeting you where you are. Don't be scared of the sugar because the sugar is okay. It's a healthy sugar because we definitely are trying to change our aspect of sugar not being a healthy thing to us and something that we need to change outside of our diets. So just be mindful that this is a great tea and product to try. Less sugar and more of what you need and less of what you don't. I think that was kind of well said. What you think?
Yes, there was. Thank you.
You're welcome. It has been good though, and this is the season for allergies, bronchitis, and asthma, and Purple Harvest is the best for that, right?
That is correct.
All right, so y'all make sure y'all try
And it's
it.
also good for smokers. I think I said that as well.
For smokers.
Yes, it really, that mullein, again, if we want to encourage people to do the research on that mullein is very good for that, for your lungs. So it really helps the bronchial tubes in your lungs as well. Yeah.
So you guys won't be sorry check out, as y'all know, I'm Queen G. Check out my content for the tea of the day. So you can make sure that you check out what we got going on and how we break down everything, every piece, and how she shows you each ingredient and how they are beneficial to you. All right, y'all. So we got
Thank you.
Waxing City. Y'all go down and check it out. It is on 17. This is one of our Survivor sponsors. So y'all go down and get a wax. We do have certificates for 20% off. So if that sounds like that's something for you, y'all contact Beyond Me Radio and we will give you one of their small gift certificates for 20% off on your first wax. So you are tuned in to Beyond Me Radio, and we are at Waxing City today with Miss Sierra. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm blessed and favorite. Tell the people a little bit about our place.
Perfect. So we are Waxing the City. We are located at 811 82nd Parkway, Myrtle Beach, right inside the Publix Plaza. Our hours are 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday, with the exception of weekends. On the weekends, we're open 9 a.m. to 5 on Saturdays and 10 a.m. to 5 on Sundays.
All right. Do we have any specials or anything?
We do. So if you are a new guest with us, you will get 20% off of your first waxing service. This doesn't include lash lift, brow lamination, brow tinting, but it does include any single waxing service.
Okay. So Waxing City is a part of our sponsorship for our Survivors Ball. So we came in today to get a little information from them. So we are so thankful for you today, and we appreciate you.
Of course.
Yes, ma'am. All right, so y'all go down and check out Waxing in the City, and make sure y'all contact Beyond Me Radio for your 20% off of your first wax. All right, guys. You are tuned in to Beyond Me Radio, listening to Let Us Be Great Entertainment with Twin G, and today our amazing guest, Miss Greta Parker, owner of G's Herbal Essence Tea. So you will have to check out these amazing teas that she is talking about during the show. Everything that she has is amazing. This woman is a masterpiece in itself. She has things for high blood pressure, headaches, stomach problems, skin problems, sleep deprived, if you need energy, whatever you may need, she possibly has it. So just make sure that you check out Miss Greta Parker. She is the owner of G's Herbal Essence Tea. Thank you, beautiful, for coming to the show. We appreciate you with all of your health and wealth and all of the information that you shared on the show. This definitely is going to help someone or help millions. We appreciate you again, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toya.
So you were tuned in to Beyond Me Radio, where we show off the creativity and art of others. If Miss Greta is the person for you and you're trying to get back to your wealth and health, make sure you check out her website. Again, G'sHerbalEssence.com. Okay? Phone number and information is in the chat. We do also have all our socials. We're going to give her some time to put her links in there after the show so that y'all can click on her socials and check out her information. We thank you again for coming in and tuning in. And you were blessed by Beyond Me Radio, one of the most amazing radio stations based in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where we do worldwide information for everybody. We touch and we love on everyone. So let us be great. If this is for you, someone told you that you weren't great today, they lied to you, because God definitely already approved you, so go shine on them. All right, darling, I thank you again. We're going to play our last song and we're going to get on up out of here. So our last song is Habits to Break by Damn Jams. Hi, Cody. How you doing today? Welcome to the show and thank you for watching.
I don't even notice how history stay repeating on me. Never seen what I need, only what's needed from me.
to the 72 viewers before we even got off. Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
Easy to relax when your vice is so available. Thought that I got back to me.
Thank you to our YouTubers. Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, Restream. We appreciate you guys. Support, share, love, and light.
Yeah. I know it's the thief of joy, so I don't compare too much. Wondering if I'm just trying to defend all the failure. Only time gonna tell, but I'm breaking these habits.
So if you're interested in being a part of Beyond Me Radio, please do send your information to Beyond Me Publishing 2018 at gmail.com. We are interested in interviewing you. Send your 3 days and times. We are only accepting MP3 music and commercial information, format only, copyrights only, no covers. Check out our sponsors today. We had Taste of Florida and Waxing in the City. Check out both of them. And Miss Greta Parker. So don't forget the name, G's Herbal Essence LLC, but we selling tea. And that was Damn Jams, Breaking Habits. You can tune into him on Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook as well. He's an amazing artist. Make sure you check him out. All right, Miss Greta, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Peace, love, and happiness and blessings. Yes, to everyone. Thank you.
So we're out of here. Have a blessed and phenomenal days, guys. We love you. Be amazing. Again, you were tuned into one of the most amazing radio stations in the world, Beyond Me Radio. We do not just love on people in Myrtle Beach. We do it worldwide, all the way down to UK and anywhere else. Make sure you check us out. We are the radio station. Have a blessed day.
I'm faithful. Been in the game so long, I guess I'm a